This video on the basics of biblical research is designed to highlight some of the resources that are available to you as an online student. These resources will be really helpful to you throughout your time at Covenant as you work on different assignments. The resources we're going to highlight in this video should be of particular help to you as you work on your hermeneutical process paper for covenant theology on the passages in Genesis or Exodus. We're going to highlight 4 things. We're going to highlight our commentary guide, we're going to highlight our guide for online students, our reciprocal borrowing programs, and our guide for finding articles on a biblical passage. So starting from the library homepage here, we're going to go to our guides and help section. This gives you a full list of all of the research guides that we offer. First one we're going to look at is our commentary guide. Our commentary guide provides major commentaries on each book of the Bible. Let's take a look at the commentaries that we highlight for Genesis in particular. So we'll go under the Old Testament section here under Pentateuch, and we'll select Genesis. Under major commentaries, we provide a selection of resources. So we have tabs for print books, tab for ebooks, and a tab that gives you the proper citation for each of the commentaries highlighted. Let's take a quick look at the ebooks. I wanted to take a look at Victor Hamilton's commentary on the first 17 chapters of Genesis. Just click the link, which will take us to the record for the ebook. And I can access the full text using this EPUB full text link. Sometimes you'll see a PDF full text link on the record for the book. It's just a slightly different format. You can navigate through the ebook using the table of contents here over on the left. And then I've got options like saving pages, or emailing pages to myself. I wanted to email the relevant section of the commentary. I could either highlight this option to email the current page, I could specify my own page range, or I could just email myself this 14-page section, this introduction of the book. Enter your email address there and send it to yourself, and then you have perpetual access to those particular pages. This ebook has a limit of 100 pages that are available to you to print, email, or save, but that's a great option on the ebooks. Next, we will look at our guide for online students. So once again, going to our guides and help page, scroll down to our online and DMIN student guide. There are lots of resources on this guide that can be helpful. We can't go through all of them, but I would encourage you to familiarize yourself with it so you've got a handle on all the different library resources that are available to you. Under the Books tab, I'm going to highlight our digital loan program. So Covenant's digital loan program allows students outside the St. Louis area to request books from the library's print collection and get online access to a digital copy for a fixed checkout period. So the digital loan program is designed to give you access to, as an online student who's not on campus, it's designed to give you access to our print collection. So you've already got immediate access to our ebook collection, but we want online students to have access to the print collection as well. So if you search for a book in Covenant's catalog, let's search for Bruce Waltke's Genesis commentary. This location heading will indicate each copy that Covenant owns. In this case, all of the copies that we own are print copies. We do not have this book available as an ebook. However, if you wanted to be able to request a digital copy of the book, you can just click this request button, enter your name and your student ID number, click submit, and then we will send you an email with a digital file of that book. I'm going to quickly highlight the reciprocal borrowing programs that Covenant participates in. So under the Using the Library heading, we're going to go to the Mobius and Interlibrary Loan link. So scrolling down on this page, you'll see our section for reciprocal borrowing agreements. So through these programs, Covenant students are entitled to on-site borrowing privileges at any participating library. So since online students don't have regular access to the physical library here at Covenant, we provide these maps that show you other libraries that might be near you where you do have borrowing privileges. So take a look at the ATLA Reciprocal Borrowing Program and the ACL Reciprocal Borrowing Program. Like I said, they highlight libraries that might be near you. In this case, if you're in Illinois, you would have access to Wheaton College, and you've got contact information for that institution. It's a good idea to contact the library ahead of time before you go and visit. Just let them know that you're a student at Covenant and you'd like to make use of your reciprocal borrowing privileges with them, and they should be able to facilitate your visit. And then the last thing we're going to look at quickly is our guide for finding journal articles on a particular biblical passage. So this is a guide that helps you, shows you how to search in the ATLA Religion database for scholarly articles on a particular biblical passage. This introduction kind of orients you to some of the challenges of searching in a database for a biblical passage. And this next section gives you two different search strategies for the ATLA Religion database that should give you, that should turn up some good results for scholarly articles on particular passages of the Bible. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, got a really helpful short video here that details some of those search strategies. I'll show you quickly how to get to the ATLA Religion database from the library homepage. And ATLA really is kind of the major database for theology and biblical studies. So it's something you should be making use of quite a bit throughout your time at Covenant. So if we go to the Articles and Databases tab and click the View All Databases link, we get a long list of over 60 databases that the library provides. To narrow that list down a little bit, we can click the Religion and Theology filter. And then the ATLA Religion database is the first one on that list. So there's lots available to you in the ATLA database. We're going to look real quickly at the Scriptures tab, which is just one tool in the database that can be very helpful. Say you're looking for journal articles that deal with Exodus 24. Once you hit the Scriptures tab, you've got a list of all the different books of the Bible. You're going to expand from Exodus. And then you've got a list of the individual chapters in that particular book. And expand from chapter 24. Select verse 1. And that provides me with a list of journal articles that deal with Exodus 24, verse 1. You'll see on a lot of these results that there's a PDF full text link. Click that, you get the whole journal, the entire journal article provided to you as a PDF. And similarly to the ebooks we looked at earlier, you can email that journal article to yourself if you'd like to do that. One other thing to note, if you find a record like this one, where you do not find the PDF full text link, you can click the Find Full Text at Covenant link, and it will show you any other access options that you might have. So if we have access to the article in a different database, it'll show you where you can access that. If you don't see any of these access options that are listed here, which will be the case on some articles, you'll always have the option of hitting this Place an Interlibrary Loan Request link. And that will take you through this page to log into the interlibrary loan form, which will fill out the information about the article for you. Just review that information, make sure it looks correct, and then submit that request. And we will go get that article from another library that does own a copy and provide that to you via email. So those are just a few of the resources available to you as an online student through the library. As you have questions about those resources or questions about more things that are available to you, how to conduct better research, feel free to reach out to me. You can also reach out to the library via our contact page.